Lewis Hamilton could have emotional struggle on F1 return, admits former world champion Mika Hakkinen, and he might find it really hard to accept a poor Mercedes ahead of the sports rules revamp this year. Mika Hakkinen believes Lewis Hamilton may find it tough to continue in Formula One if Mercedes fail to produce a competitive car ahead of a new era of the sport starting this year. The Mercedes star is already considering his career after a controversial loss at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix back in December saw him dramatically lose out on a record 8th World Championship to fierce rival Max Verstappen. Hamilton has not spoken publicly since, and has been considering his future in the sport. Former two-time champion Hakkinen believes the 37-year-old Brit will not have lost any confidence and hopes the Mercedes star will still continue. Lewis' journey in Formula One has been really long and there are so many elements which will come into his opinion as to whether to continue, said Hakkinen, who won consecutive titles with McLaren in 1998 and 1999. Lewis has the confidence. He has been winning, he has been on the top of the podium, and everybody has been looking at him like, wow, you are great. He is thinking that it must continue this way, so this is going to be a very interesting year for him. There are a lot of question marks surrounding Lewis. We don't know whether he is coming back, but let's hope he is. Hakkinen narrowly lost out on defending his world title to Michael Schumacher in 2000, before he showed a huge decline in form after his McLaren team were unable to match the pace of Schumacher's Ferrari, leading to the Great Finn's retirement at the end of the season. While Mercedes have largely dominated the sport since 2014, winning 8 constructors' titles in a row, a huge revamp of rules and regulations means there could be a big shake-up on the grid for the 2022 campaign and beyond. Now 53, Hakkinen fears Hamilton may go through a familiar phase of not being able to accept a loss of competitiveness should this year's new Mercedes not bring him the success he has largely enjoyed since joining the team in 2013. The regulations in Formula One have dramatically changed. It is going to be a completely new machine and the chances are that the designers might not find an optimum machine. If that happens to Lewis, it is going to be really hard for him to accept, Hakkinen added. If you have been at the top of the mountain and suddenly you have to climb back up the mountain because you don't have the best car, it is going to be emotional for him to control.